India. Its forests support thousands of different plant species, and there's widespread appreciation of the medicinal values of these plants based on centuries-old knowledge. But population pressure threatens to destroy many forest areas. Some have been designated national reserves, but forestry officers face a constant battle to protect the land.
In India, you can say all types of forests, they are under threat because of the growing human population, growing cattle population, and people's insensitivity to the forest, because people always think that this forest belongs to the government. And that's why you can say 99% of the forests in India, they are under threat.
But it's not just the plants that are under threat. An increasing reliance on modern medicines by local communities means traditional knowledge of the forest plant's medicinal properties is being lost. Shamli Village is trying to reverse this trend. In a project with a local NGO, they're aiming to preserve the forest and its plants through reviving local use of traditional herbal medicines. They formed a joint committee with local forestry officers, an unusual step. Historically, people have regarded forest protection as the duty of the government, while forestry officers often had a poor idea of the value and uses of forest plants.
When community is involved, the protection of forest is complete. They see the forest as their own and not as a government property. And then they have a sense of belonging, there is a sense of owning the area. So when they have that sense, then naturally the protection aspect is taken care of by them.
Folk healers pooled their knowledge with botanists. Together they charted the plants and their uses and made an inventory of both scientific and local plant names. There are around 8,000 different species of medicinal plants in India. Many have proven therapeutic value and are much cheaper than modern alternatives. But harvesting plants can be destructive, especially when the ingredients for traditional recipes demand root tubers. So to keep sustainable supplies of plants in the forest, they decided to grow extra plants in herbal nurseries. The nurseries supply the village and generate extra income when other communities buy seedlings. This plant's leaves are the main ingredient in a treatment for coughs. Preparing a herbal medicine is a complicated business. For this cough mixture, you need the following: berries of burundani, tulsi leaves, sugar, pepper, dried ginger powder, and adulsa leaves. Next, you need to know how to put them all together. First, crush the leaves. Then add water and boil. After 30 minutes, add sugar, powder of dried ginger, then pepper, and finally, the secret ingredient. Strain and pour. 1 hour later, there you have it.
The women have much closer ties with the forest than the men. If the women all work together, then all the conservation efforts would be very successful, because it's the women who depend on the forest and value it for so many things.
Murgudi is a herbal medicine used to alleviate arthritis, and for minor ailments like this, using herbal medicine has saved the villagers the cost of modern products. They've earned extra income from selling the plants, and now protect the plant's forest home.
People have stopped grazing. They jealously guard the medicinal plant conservation area. It's where there is fire incidents. People go out and extinguish the fires themselves. So all these things are happening. Now, if you expand the thing and bigger number of villages are involved, then this is definitely going to have very good effect in conservation of biodiversity.